Okay, welcome. I'm Roseanne Partridge, and I'm so happy that you're here with me today. So, the topic of today's video, okay, you have your starter kit. Now what? It's kind of strange to say, but we live in fear when it comes to oiling. What's going on? Most of us fall into five categories. You're not sure how to incorporate oils into your daily routine. The literature is overwhelming and contradicting, or you're afraid of wasting the oil you spent your check on. You're afraid the oils won't stack up to what you've been using for years. Or maybe you aren't ready to step out of habits and switch out stuff you are used to, but they may be toxic. There's a huge gap between the mysterious amber bottles and a life filled sun up to sundown with essential oils. Oils have the power to alter your life. They are a course correction. They are the gateway to change how you care for your family. They aren't just weird bottles that only certified aromatherapists know how to use. They have been around for ages. The reality is that some of us fall between the crunchy enthusiast that sleeps on bamboo sheets and eats leaves and nothing else, like me, right? And the fast food dining connoisseur who lives in a chemical cesspool. So let's talk the stats. The number 2 cause of death in the US is cancer. 1,620 people die a day. There are 1,685,000 new cases diagnosed each year, and this is a statistic from the National Cancer Institute. 1 in 3 cases are directly linked to poor diet, physical inactivity, or chemical exposure. The American Cancer Society says that 90 to 95% of cancer cases are outside our genes. It's what we allow into our homes. This impacts you on every front. Your cleaning supplies, what you wash your family with, personal care items like toothpaste and deodorant and makeup, and what you eat. Now let's take a look at the chemicals in what you eat first. There is a great video on YouTube, and I'm going to give you the link for it. It's called The Organic Effect, and it runs about 1 minute and 34 seconds long. It's not long. I'm going to give you that link because I really want you to watch and see what the chemical impact is on our daily life. Now, Young Living has changed my life, and it's because of the mindset. It's about a lifestyle, not one box of oils. Do you realize that they are on the cutting edge of everything? They have oil infused everything. The sourcing of their oils, the distilleries that are copied all over the world, FDA and Health Canada approvals of products, cutting edge research. This company is truly awesome. Now, how often should you use the oils? Every single day, as much as you can. The biggest mistake I see people doing is that they're not using the oils frequently enough. One woman asked me on Facebook the other day if these hokey oils worked. What I told her was that Young Living is doing $1.5 billion in sales every year and selling 50,000 to 100,000 starter kits a month. And this is a statistic from Eddie Silcock, Direct Selling News, Starter Kits, a new consultant's first impression. That means they are either duping a lot of people or the oils work. More and more people are understanding the power of essential rewards, where they order what they choose every single month. These are all the people that are understanding that something they order must actually work because they keep coming back. They keep ordering more. I'm one of them. There are 3 ways to use oils: aromatic, topical, and internal. There are a lot of books written about these three methods. That isn't the purpose of this presentation. If you'd like to know more about how, the starter kit oils and how to use them specifically, I recommend that you tune into one of my presentations for the Intro to the Premium Starter Kit. Now, this one is to train you on how to make oiling a habit. We'll run through the 3 techniques, and then I will give you the first 5 challenges, and I'm going to give you a link to a printable calendar to take home or print out at home and start training yourself to oil with purpose and deliberation every day. Each time you have a chance to reach for a chemical, reach for an oil instead. Keep oiling and never stop learning. There are 3 schools of thought in aromatherapy. There are 3 schools of thought in essential oils, really. The aromatic method is from the German line of training, and it's based on the diffuser. The topical method is the British school of thought, and the internal method comes from decades of French training. Young Living uses all 3 methods. If you hear contradictions in how to use oils online, it's usually because one of those schools is promoting its method over others. But all 3 are truly viable, and all 3 work when done safely. So let's start with aromatic. One way that you can do it is handcuffing. Simply, you drop the oil into the palm of your hand. You would take the oil, put a drop in your hand, and rub it in, and then cup over your face and breathe in. The diffuser is the other main method. Right back here. You can also use spritzers, and that's with 10 drops of oil in a small spray bottle and a pinch of salt to use as an emulsifier to keep the essential oils and the water mixed together. There are also jewelry, lava stones, cork and wood jewelry pieces that you can put the oil on and smell it that way for 4 to 8 hours. Diffusers. Dr. Andrew Sled, who is a pediatrician who specializes in environmental toxicology, says it takes only 1 hour of burning a candle to produce the same effects as smoking a single cigarette. Now, one of my first ditches was all of my candles, and I never used plug-ins, but if you do, ditch them. And car fresheners, no, just don't go there. They are poison. How do you use the diffuser? Generally, you just put 4 to 8 drops of oil in there with some water, and if that's too strong for you, the number of drops depends on what your body wants, really. If, one day you may want more, you might want the 8 drops in there. Another day, the next day, maybe that same oil, you really don't need that much of it. So you can either reduce the amount of oil that you're putting in your diffuser or switch it up with something else. Grab one that smells good to you that day. If it's not strong enough and your body craves it, you're going to want to put more, and then on other days, you may just need to use less. In other words, listen to your body. That's the key thing. Now, here's the first challenge that you can find on your sheet that you can print out. Make it a point to try all 11 oils from your starter kit in your diffuser over the next 11 days. So 1 oil per day. After that, start mixing and matching them to find your favorite combos. Remember to write down the mixes and the blends that you do, because if you've got a favorite, you're going to want to remember what was it that you did. After 11 days, go another 19 days repeating some of your favorite smells. It's said that anything you do for 30 days becomes a habit. So let's make a habit of getting a diffuser going in your home every single day. It's really easy. I have 3 diffusers going in my house every day pretty much. And because I have 3 levels and I have a diffuser on each floor. Okay, topical. As an adult, I use my oils undiluted. There is one exception though. When I'm trying a new oil or a hot oil like peppermint, oregano, or cassia, the oils in the starter kit that are hot are peppermint and panaway. I always put a little on my hand first to see how it responds. The rule of thumb is really you should always carry a carrier oil with you. That way, if you're using an oil on the go and you're getting a reaction, then you can dilute it right away. Difference between a carrier and no carrier. If your skin turns red, don't panic. Just use a carrier like olive or coconut oil. Really, no one knows how your body is going to respond from one day to the next. It doesn't mean the oil is making you sick or you're having a reaction to the oil. It just means that it's doing what it was designed to do, going after the stuff in your body. So let's talk quickly safety tips. Always dilute for children. Don't place the oils in sensitive places like the eyes or in the ear. Don't use photosensitive oils such as lemon and Stress Away and go into the sun for hours. If you have to be outside, put the oils like lemon or Stress Away on parts of your skin that you will be covering by clothing. Okay, so here we get to challenge number 2. Make 3 roll-ons with carrier oil and put them in strategic places where you'll have them ready when you need them. My favorite places are the car, my bathroom cabinet, and my purse. My favorite places to use topically, my big toes, the bottom of my feet, on my chest, under my 3rd and 4th fingers, because that's where your sinus nerve endings come out, over my heart for emotional oils, and the top insides of my ear, not inside my ear, but the top insides of my ear. Anywhere on my feet and hands, my spine, if I have someone who can help me apply it, unless I can turn around and do a roll on there, and the back of my neck. So the next challenge number 3, is put an oil on a place on your body where you have never applied one. It might be the inside of your ear or your big toe, or maybe you can convince your spouse into a Stress Away back massage or something like that. Challenge number 4, make up your own blend and put it in a strategic part of the house where you'll remember to use it. Now, this is really key. 80% of oiling is putting it where you see it to use it. For example, put Panaway by your bedside. Leave Stress Away and an Orb diffuser in your car. Place Lemon Plus where you make breakfast. Now, I have my lovely display here right in my living room because I like to keep my oils where I can get them. In the kitchen, I have the oils for my son Johan for his special needs. I also have specific oils for him before bedtime up beside his bed. I have all of my husband's oils near on our nightstand. I have a bunch of oils in the bathroom. They're all where I can use them. I've also got oils downstairs. They're the ones I use for the diffuser in the basement. I love diffusing thieves in my basement. And my purse usually has an oil or 2, which I like to carry with me. If you don't have it where you're going to see it, it's not as convenient to use, and you won't automatically think to use it. So put it where you see it. Okay, so now we're going to go to internal use, and this one, is the controversial one. This is the one that scares the heck out of new oilers. If you Google it, you'll see many, many posts against internal use. But let's start by wiping away that fear. All of the oils in Young Living's Plus line, these are the white labels, okay? Here in Canada, they call them Vitality in the US. All of these oils are labeled grass, generally regarded as safe from the Food and Drug Administration down in the States, or Health Canada up here in Canada. This means the Plus oils are approved as food additives. You can put them in food and drinks and safely consume them at reasonable doses. Every grass oil has a well-documented history of safe use. For a food substance to meet GRAS specifications, the following 4 criteria must be met. The substance has to be recognized as safe by experts. The experts have to be well trained. Safety must be scientifically proven. The FDA must know the intended use of the food, or Health Canada must know the intended use of the food. When GRAS experts go to evaluate a food additive like lemon plus oil in your water, they work through a rigorous test set. For an essential oil to reach GRAS status, they look at toxicology, organic chemistry, biochemistry, metabolism, and pathology. It's intense to pass. Many of the Plus oils in Young Living's collection are names that you know. We've got spearmint, oregano, basil, black pepper, orange, lemon, lime. These are all things that have been used for centuries in food. Challenge number 5, the empty the kit box challenge. Now, go back to your starter kit. Use the oils you don't use at least once a week. Drink all the Ningxia. I know some of you are afraid of it. Drink it cold. Put it in your fridge. Let it chill and then crack it open. Read all of the literature that came in your box. Check out the Seed to Seal website, seedtoseal.com, the Young Living blog, which is blog.youngliving.com. They are great idea generators, and it keeps you learning. Now, we have hit a lot of stuff into this presentation. You have a list of challenges that I've mentioned. You've got another list that you're going to print out, and you're going to start reaching for the oils first. That is the goal. Every time your hand goes to a cabinet for something you once used, pause and ask yourself, is there an oil you can use instead? The most important step is in going toxin-free is being willing to keep learning and to look things up. Truly, Google is your friend. Whenever I have a question, I type it into the Google search bar with the words Young Living. For example, Young Living relaxation. I get great ideas. I also like the Life Science Publishing's Essential Oils desk reference and the search bar on the website pubmed.com. It's a medical research site, and whenever I have questions about oils, I can go there. Learn the art of looking things up by flipping over bottles of the products that you are using now and Google the ingredients. For example, type in dangers of before an ingredient and look at what you are putting on your skin, inhaling and digesting. Then replace it with a safe Young Living product. Before you contact me or the person that helped you get your kit, always try to look it up first. Learning to research will be one of your greatest tools in oiling. Now, I really hope something in this presentation hit you in the gut, something convinced you. I want you to begin in that place. Perhaps it was the laundry soap in your cabinets right now or the cleaning supplies under your sink. Did you know that the Thieves Cleaner costs $1.50 per spray bottle to use? One container of Thieves Cleaner is concentrated and makes over 20 spray bottles to replace glass cleaner, floor cleaner, bathroom cleaner, and a spray for your counters. It's affordable. It's the first item I suggest to everyone to put on their Essential Rewards order right after they get their premium starter kit. Maybe you are convinced about the shampoo in your shower and the chemicals that are rinsing down onto your body when you're in there. Perhaps it's your morning routine, which is completely empty of real nutrients to start your day, and you want to incorporate the Ningxia Red. Here's the thing, there's no wrong way to start. You're not wrong if you want to just try one new thing. You're not wrong if it takes years to get some of the things out of your home. It's not a race, but every decision you make is better than staying where you are. If I could slip into your home and train you how to use your kit today, I'd say just open the bottle. Even if you're not sure how to use them, open them and be brave. Apply an oil before bed. Apply 3 different oils during your day tomorrow. Carry them with you. See how you feel. Put an oil you have never diffused in your diffuser. Creatively make your own blends. Play. You have a big playground in front of you. You will either take clean living seriously, or it will be a hobby as you dance on the outskirts of kicking chemicals to the curb. You either protect the 4 walls of your home, or you ignore the dangers in your cabinets. The serious oiler will play, and the most affordable way to play is with Essential Rewards. Those are the oils that you pick every single month that come to your home. With Essential Rewards, you get 10% back on your first order, 20% back after 4 months, and 25% back after 25 months. You're getting paid to buy your laundry soap and your floor cleaner. Every step is another toxin kicked to the curb. It's another cabinet cleaned out, and it's worth it. Log into your virtual office and click on Essential Rewards on the left side of the page to get started. Start small. Do what I call the simple swap. It doesn't need to be an entire room at a time or even multiple products. Pick what bothers you the most. Sign up for Essential Rewards and commit to taking the toxic chemicals out of your home 1 month at a time. There are free room by room checklists online so you can pinpoint some of the danger zones in your home. Is it worth it? Yes. Never once have I regretted my decision to go chemical free. I have been with Young Living for over 16 years now. I started without any knowledge of essential oils, and I definitely didn't start right away kicking the chemicals out of my home. I had all of the typical cleaners. I was just using whatever the oils were in my starter kit at the time, and I didn't even have a diffuser. You are so lucky these days to have the diffuser right away included in your premium starter kit. It's such an easy way to get started. I know you can do this. Stay focused, go room by room, and accept the challenges. And for those of you who do take the step of starting an Essential Rewards program, message me, let me know that you've done it if you're on my team. I'd be happy to send out a free resource for you of a booklet that gives you some recipe ideas and things like that to keep your learning going. So that's it for now. I hope that I inspired you to make those next steps. Use your kit fully. It's there for you. You see all my oils, you see my diffuser there. This is what I do every day. I put this all where I can see it, because otherwise I was the same. When I first started, I didn't use them all the time. And you know what? I even threw some oils away. Because I was like, I don't know what these are. I would never do that now. But the point being is, you can start. And this is the way to do it, is just start. If you have any questions, feel free to message me at roseanne@reallifechanges.com. Make sure you go to oilymasters.com as well to see what the latest webinars are. If you'd like to host a presentation in your home, I'd be happy to come out there or find someone to come out there and do a presentation for you. And, join me at the events, and also facebook.com/oilymasters. Join me there, because I'm going to be constantly putting Facebook Live events up there as well with some more tips. All right, thanks so much. Talk to you all soon.